And Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
So thank you so much for joining us. We're always so happy to have you. Already, we're kind of mid-month.
Yeah.
So, time just keeps going.
It's true. Time just goes faster. You know, I feel like once you get out of college and you start working, I feel like every week you just think to yourself, I just need to finish this week, and then I can relax.
I know.
And it never comes.
I know.
Because the next week something else comes up.
That's right.
When this week ends,
that's right.
When this week ends, I'll be able to relax.
Right.
It never, until you retire.
That's right. So it just keeps on going, no matter, and you can set goals for yourself, but it just keeps...
Right. Yeah. I think, you just have to balance. You can't look too far into the future. Mm-hmm. You have to focus a little bit on just the actions you're doing now.
Yes. Right.
Even if you can't relax, finding a way to enjoy or not hate the work that you're doing at the present is the only way I think we can survive.
That's right. So just take it day by day. And of course, today we are going to travel.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, at least we can pretend to travel.
Yeah, travel in our minds.
Yeah, travel in our minds.
We're going to imagination.
That's right.
Instead of another nation.
I like imagination.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of another. Imagination instead of another nation.
Yeah.
You are so good with words.
And you don't need a passport to go to imagination.
Gosh. Okay, so this month we are taking an eco cruise. We are taking a cruise, but it's kind of an eco-friendly cruise. Mm-hmm. And the subtitle is "Will Be in Good Hands." It's one of our expressions for today. If you are in good hands.
Yes.
What does this mean?
This means that you will be well taken care of. Mm-hmm. You will be protected or you will be provided for.
Oh.
You will not have to worry about anything.
Okay, very good. Now, talk someone into something. Mm-hmm. So, talk Cameron into taking a cruise. That's the pattern.
Yes.
So what does this mean?
This means to persuade or convince someone to do something.
All right. And finally, if you fend, F-E-N-D, for yourself, what does that mean?
You are taking care of yourself. You're providing all the needs that you have by yourself.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue for today.
I can't believe you talked me into flying to Argentina to take an Antarctic cruise. We could be on a beach sipping Mai Tais.
We do that every year.
Well, what are they going to do when we get to one of our stops? Just drop us on shore to fend for ourselves?
The guides on this ship all have at least one master's degree in science. We'll be in good hands.
Hey, we're slowing down. Where are we?
It's our first stop, the Falkland Islands.
Okay, here we go. Angela says, I can't believe you talked me into flying to Argentina to take an Antarctic cruise. We could be on a beach sipping Mai Tais. Let's break this down. I can't believe you talked me into doing something.
Yes.
That is the thing. To talk someone into doing something.
Yes.
ING. This means, like you said, to persuade someone.
Yeah, convince them.
Convince them.
To do something. So, Angela doesn't seem to have originally wanted to go to Antarctica. But Jordan was like, hey, it'll be really good.
Yeah.
There are all these fun things we can do.
Yeah.
And it's good for the environment.
Well, I mean, flying to Argentina is a long flight. So she's kind of like, we came all the way to Argentina just to take this cruise. And she says, we could be on a beach sipping Mai Tais. Mai Tais is a kind of cocktail.
Yeah.
It's very popular with Americans. Margaritas, Mai Tais.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A Mai Tai is it rum?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think it's rum. I may be wrong. But it feels tropical. It's a fruity tropical drink. So I think of like palm trees, being in a hammock. We say sipping Mai Tais, right?
Yes.
That's actually a phrase that we'll use often. Like when we're talking about being on vacation, sipping Mai Tais.
Sipping Mai Tai. It's like your kind of ideal sort of cocktail. It's kind of like a stereotypical
Yeah, it's just the feeling of being in paradise and drinking a sugary drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, our pattern today is we could be.
Yeah.
Now, oftentimes Korean people, when they hear this word can, could, it's more, they think ability.
Yes.
Right? Now, in this case, this pattern, what does this be? We could be. What does this mean?
So this is loosely connected to ability, but it's probably better to think of this phrase when you're imagining an option you had, but you did not take.
Okay.
So they had a choice. They could go to Antarctica and be cold, or they could have gone to a tropical beach. That was an option.
Right.
That was in their abilities to do, but they chose not to do it.
That's right.
So this phrase is often used for regret. Oh, I should have made the other choice.
Oh, I could be living in Paris right now.
Yeah. I could be a millionaire if I bought Bitcoin.
That's right.
5 years ago, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not always about regret, but it is a phrase about, oh, things would be different if I took option B.
That's right. Okay. So what she is saying here essentially is, I can't believe I'm on this cruise. You know, like we flew on the flight and then it's going to be cold. Yeah. And then she's like, oh, I want to be on the beach.
Yeah.
Jordan says, we do that every year. We do that every year. And what does Angela say?
Well, what are they going to do when we get to one of our stops? Just drop us on shore to fend for ourselves?
Okay. So here we have to keep in mind it's an Antarctic cruise, right? So she's like, if it's a Mediterranean cruise, you drop off and there's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
Here, they just drop us on shore to fend for ourselves.
Just like with the penguins.
You mean hang out with the penguins and the seals? Is that what they want?
Yeah.
What is shore? S-H-O-R-E.
S-H-O-R-E is very much related to beach.
Yeah.
It's where the sea or ocean meets the land.
Right, right. And then she says something interesting, to fend for ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, why is she using this expression, fend for ourselves?
So fend means to provide or protect or solve all of your problems by yourself.
Right, do it yourself.
Yes. So this is related to defend, D-E-F-E-N-D. So defend is to protect against someone else, right?
That's right.
But here, without the just the fend, it means that you are providing and doing all the things you need to do to survive.
Right. And it's because she's not thinking of this as a vacation.
No.
Right?
They're going to have to work.
Yeah.
Build a hut and live with the penguins and fish.
It's not like your typical vacation. You know, you're like, there's glaciers. What are we going to do, right? And Jordan says,
the guides on this ship all have at least one master's degree in science. We'll be in good hands.
Okay, so it's not like a touristy tour guide.
It's like a science guide.
It's a science guide, okay?
Fun.
They have a master's degree in scientists. They're kind of like semi-scientists, okay? We'll be in good hands.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Yeah. We'll be fine. So this to be in good hands means that you are provided for. They don't have to worry about fending for themselves because these guides, they will tell them where to go, how to get food, where to use the bathroom.
Yeah, that's right.
All of the questions they might have will be answered and provided for by these guides.
So basically, it's just saying they're going to take good care of you.
Yeah.
Okay? And Angela says, hey, we're slowing down. Where are we?
Jordan says, it's our first stop, the Falkland Islands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So clearly this trip is not only an eco cruise, but it's kind of an adventure travel. Would you do it?
This kind of thing, maybe.
Maybe.
But I would want a lot of, like, hot packs.
Okay.
Because I don't like the cold.
And like a jacuzzi on ship?
Okay. An eco-friendly jacuzzi.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
I can't believe you talked me into flying to Argentina to take an Antarctic cruise. We could be on a beach sipping Mai Tais.
We do that every year.
Well, what are they going to do when we get to one of our stops? Just drop us on shore to fend for ourselves?
The guides on this ship all have at least one master's degree in science. We'll be in good hands.
Hey, we're slowing down. Where are we?
It's our first stop, the Falkland Islands.
It's time for Power Note. Let's do a quick review. We're on pages 64 and 65. Talk someone into something means to persuade them, to convince them into doing something. And usually it's doing something.
Yes.
Okay? How did you talk me into getting on this roller coaster?
I told you how brave and strong you were. Now, hold on.
So, when someone says, I can't believe you talked me into it, how did you talk me into it? It's kind of like, I regret.
Yeah.
I mean, you convinced me, but now I regret.
Yeah, I would never do this on my own.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't believe you did that. I talked my mother into going skydiving with me.
Aha. Yeah, these are all examples of like very adventurous things that take a lot of courage.
That's right.
It doesn't always have to be big, dangerous things. I feel sometimes I get talked into doing work I don't want to do.
Yes.
So, like, let's say maybe I have a PD or a taka that I'm close to.
Yeah.
They want me to do a show.
Right.
But I don't want to do the show.
But you do it anyway.
They talk me into it.
They talk you into it.
Oh, it'll be fine. It won't be a lot of work.
Yeah.
It'll be over really quickly.
Right. Oftentimes, you know, like when you have travel plans and there's like, oh, you should come with us. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. And like, we're going to go here, we're going to go there. So they talk you into it.
Yeah.
And then it could be two things. You love it.
Yeah.
Or you regret it.
That's true. It can be both.
That's right.
Or like a salesperson. Maybe they talk you into getting an upgrade. You only wanted the basic package.
And then you spend $10,000 more.
Yeah, like on the new car to get all of the extra.
Like leather seats.
Yeah.
Like
seat warmers. And then the entertainment system.
Right. Yeah. So it was like you only wanted to spend $20,000 and then you end up spending $40,000.
That's how it works.
They talk you into it.
Every time.
Be careful. Okay. Fend for yourself. Oneself means to look after or take care of yourself on your own.
Yeah.
So no one's helping you. You're on your own and you have to figure it out on your own.
Yes.
Many mammals have to fend for themselves shortly after birth.
That makes humans seem pretty helpless by comparison. That's so true.
It's so true.
Human babies are helpless. Like they do nothing.
The first couple of months, the first year.
Yeah.
It's like they really can't do anything.
If they don't have their mama.
No.
It's
that's
so,
it. Yeah. But then you see these animals and they pop right out and they're walking.
Yeah. It's so true. But I hear it's kind of a trade-off.
Oh.
So these animals that can do things from the very beginning, that means that they can't do a lot in their whole life.
Oh.
The reason that humans are helpless in the beginning is because it allows us to have the ability to learn anything.
Oh, to learn.
So it's like, well, like we have to be helpless so we can grow up and, you know, do all the million different things that we do as humans now.
So that dependence later becomes very useful later.
Yes. Because we're blank.
Yeah.
So that means you can put anything into our brains.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. As a kid, I had to fend for myself after school because both of my parents worked.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I think your generation especially are like famous for fending for themselves as, you know, in childhood.
So we have this term latchkey kids. Okay, and they were kids who like literally had a key necklace.
Yes.
To open the door when they came home.
Yeah, their mom.
I had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I lived in the countryside.
Yeah, right.
And both my parents worked.
Yeah, you had one too?
I had a key.
Oh, yeah.
So I just like came home from school and was home alone for 2 hours.
Right. TV was my best friend.
I was in. It's so true. Which I think it's important.
Oh.
You know why I think it's important?
Why?
Because sometimes kids need to be alone and break something and then have to try and solve the problem themselves. I think that's such an important skill.
Oh, yeah.
Mommy and daddy aren't there.
Nope.
They don't get to just cry. They got to fix the problem themselves.
Absolutely.
Oh.
That's right. And also to be bored.
Oh, yeah.
To be bored. I used to make like pretend ships and the carpet was the sea. And I couldn't step on the carpet because I would drown. I would do this kind of play.
Yeah.
So I think it's good to be bored and to be alone.
and fend for yourself as a child. Yeah.
That's right. Now, if you are in good hands, it means that a person, someone else, is going to take good care of you.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be back in a few hours, but Amy is here if you need anything.
Amy is here? Then I know I'm in good hands.
Okay, because Amy takes good care of me.
Yes.
You're in good hands if Sophie is your waitress.
Oh, yeah. When you get to, in America, you get a good waiter or waitress.
Yeah.
And you just know that your meal's going to be good.
Oh, my gosh. It makes such a difference.
I went to this diner one time.
Yeah.
And I ordered something. And the waitress just told me, no, you don't want that. She told me not to eat it. And I was like, why? And she's like, you're going to want this. So she like changed my order. I mean,
really?
She got my approval. But I was like, yeah, I guess. Okay. Best meal of my life.
Really?
Like, she was just like, that's not our best food. She was like, our best food is something else. So she just changed. Like, I was in good hands.
You were in good hands.
The entire meal.
Yeah.
It was great.
That makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. To be in good hands. And everyone, all of our listeners, by listening to Power English, you're in good hands.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I think so. We're good English teachers.
All right. We could be is our power pattern. So, because we didn't do something, it could have been...
Yeah. We had the possibility to do this, but we did not do it.
Okay. We could be stuck in traffic instead of on vacation.
Yeah. We came on vacation. If we made another choice, we could be in traffic.
Right.
We could be flying over the Pacific right now.
But we're not.
But I'm in Kansas in a cornfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure is our power vocab. Do check out the definition. And let's quickly thank our sponsor.
한국토익위원회에서 취업과 승진을 위한 토익 스피킹